thing
That's
very
right.
easily.
Yeah.
All right, now, Clay Smith, this is so important. We're putting you before sports this morning. How about that?
Dang, that's a big time right there.
Clay Smith, of course, meteorologist with Local 3, our dear friend. All right, Clay, I want to turn it over to you. What's the latest, buddy?
All right, so I consulted with my Magic 8 Ball this morning. And I think we might have it figured out here, at least a pretty good idea. So today, obviously, kind of the calm before the storm. Timing shifted a little bit, so we're looking at moisture moving in a little bit later Saturday. So essentially, temperatures should get above freezing into the mid-30s during the day. Starts to cool back down once that moisture moves back in, and we're going to be hovering right below or just above that freezing mark between, I would say, about 6 p.m. Saturday and roughly 3 a.m. Sunday. That's the window I'm watching here in the valley. Of course, we want it to be a little bit warmer. If it's 33 and rain, really no issues. If we're dealing with 31, 32 degrees and freezing rain, well, we're going to have some icing concerns. So it's going to vary a lot from town to town. There could be pockets of up to a quarter of an inch in the valley, a little bit higher in some of the higher elevations, of course. And, of course, Bradley County, I think anywhere from a tenth to a quarter of an inch is a good bet. Rain all day Sunday. I don't think we're going to have too much in the way of icing concerns. By the time we get into the afternoon especially, could pick up a couple of inches of rain. Rain ends Sunday around 7. Then temperatures drop down probably as low as 10 degrees across parts of Bradley County and the valley. Any of that rain that's kind of puddled up could refreeze, and we could have some icy spots Monday. So that's kind of a timeline of events here for the weekend.
Hey, Fruit Loops, do you approve what Clay just said? Hey, Fruit!
Yes, sounds very accurate, especially compared to all the Facebook people I've been listening to all week.
What are you doing? What are you, choking to death? What are you, we got a biscuit in your mouth?
Sorry,
Clay,
I
I
choked up.
apologize.
Compared to all the
He must
Facebook
be
weather
one of those,
forecasters I've listened to all week, you are a refreshing voice, Clay.
Go ahead, Clay. What?
I thought you might be one of those Popeyes plain biscuits. I know they're awfully dry.
Apparently, Clay's got an NIL with Popeyes. Okay. All right, Clay Smith, our buddy, Local 3. So, yeah, I mean, it's just incredible as this week has gone on. You know, Polk County schools, in all seriousness, they've already closed for Monday and Tuesday, those mountain roads. And I understand, you know, the governor's also declared a state of emergency, all 95 counties. Boy, this state is going to have some different weather based on exactly where you are this weekend.
Oh, yeah, it is going to be a tiered system. West Tennessee, big-time ice and snow. Same for Middle Tennessee. And then East Tennessee, just a smorgasbord, it seems like, Saturday night before transitioning to heavy rain. And, heck, we might even have a few rumbles of thunder Sunday afternoon. I wouldn't be completely surprised.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Every weather system imaginable. That's great.
It's just a little bit of everything. So if you don't like what's coming down, just wait a minute. It'll probably change.
Clay, I want to go, Clay Smith, meteorologist, Local 3, but I want to come back around. So the real time frame that you're watching, again, is basically Saturday night and the early Sunday morning. Is that right?
Yeah, Saturday night and really early Sunday, I would say between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. And depending on where you're at, it'll be important to have your radar handy. And if you have, you know, a temperature gauge at your home, that's also important, because if it is raining and you look outside and you're thinking, oh, okay, no big deal, but the temperature is 30, well, that rain's freezing on contact. So, you know, your walkways, your sidewalks leading to your house are going to become slick. That's something to consider. You don't want to just walk outside, assume it's wet, and then you slip and break something. That's the last thing we want. So just checking those temperatures, because that ice can really, just a little bit, can cause a lot of issues, and that's why we're continuing to kind of hone in on that time frame.
Clay, you're doing a great job. Hey, how can people watch you on Local 3 and also follow you on social media?
Yeah, we can follow our Facebook page. We all have our own Facebook page, too. Hannah, David, Audrey, and, of course, myself. You can watch us on air, of course, in the mornings, 4:30 to 7. I'll actually be in for Hannah at noon as well. And then, of course, Chief Meteorologist David Carnes. We'll be in the house from 4 to 6:30, and then again at 11 for all the latest info.
All right, buddy. You're doing. Hey, Bridget. One more check here. Bridget, our radar's working.
They
Clay
are.
mentioned the radars.
They are. Clay did such a great job reading my forecast.
Oh,
that was great.
Wow.
Hey, I appreciate the notes, Bridget. You did a really good job. It was very concise, I thought.
Yep, thank you.
It's almost as creepy as Lucas Brown was the other day. All right. Hey, thanks, Clay. I really appreciate you doing this, man. Very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, don't
y'all
forget.
Stay safe, stay warm.